Hello everyone. In this lecture, we will be discussing one numerical problem and some modification of Y bus. Okay. So in the last lecture, we got one equation. That equation is I injection. Okay. One matrix, current injection and Y bus and V bus. That means this n by 1 n by n by 1 is the matrix, current injection matrix. The current injection means in a bus, at each and every bus the current injection will be what that matrix will got, and this is the Y bus and this is the V bus, that bus voltage, and S here presents the number of buses in a system. So for 4 bus system, we have seen that 4 bus system, the Y matrix what we got like this 1 2 3 4 and like this 1 2 3 4. So that means Y bus 4 by 4, that means 4 by 4 is 16 elements will be there. So in this bus what I have done this. So for this capital Y1, capital Y12, capital Y13, capital Y14, like that all the elements are filled. Okay, but for this equivalent each an element capital Y1, so it presents what, the Y10, that means the generator, yes, some elements transformer equivalent impedance admittance is connected, that element would be there. And if that, and this Y12, Y13, if this Y bus is connected with others, suppose Y bus connected with 2, connected with 3, connected with 4, then all the elements, the admittance value, okay, admittance value will come, okay, at the sum of this Y12, Y13. So for an example, suppose one bus number 1, so here bus number 2, bus number 3, bus number 4. Suppose bus number 1 is connected to bus number 2 and bus number 3, okay, but there is one element, that is the Y10, okay. So the Y11, so Y1 would be the Y10, the admittance value of Y12, admittance value of Y13, okay, but here Y1, so there would be no Y10, okay, because it is not connected, obviously there is no Y10, means admittance is nothing, okay. So it is like that, okay, because impedance is infinite. So for Y14, what, impedance will be infinite, so admittance will be 0 definitely, okay. So in that way also you can present, okay, and from the equation itself we got this, and Y12 is presents minus Y12, okay, this Y12 is presents the between Y1 to that line impedance. So for that line impedance, admittance value is Y12, okay, but for that Y12 there would be a minus sign, minus Y12, and minus Y12 and Y21 in this way and this way. So for the both case this is the same value only, so it would be equal, okay, like that Y13 minus Y12 minus Y1, in this way you will get. So for the diagonal element, all the admittance value add up, even shunt, that means generator and transformer included admittance. Okay, if it is there. Okay, so these things, the diagonal element is are, and the non-diagonal elements are symmetric also. y12, y21, y3 equal to y31, and this value is presenting the y12 minus the admittance value of that. Okay, so if it is like that, so let's present take an example of GATE 2012. So in that, what is given, all the line impedance are in per unit value is given. So here is an impedance network is given. Okay, all the line impedance are given in per unit value. Okay, so what is required for this? If you do the Y bus matrix, you have to make the Y bus matrix. What you have to do? Firstly, we have to see what we need, this admittance value of all the line, even shunt branch. Okay, clear? So what we could get, the admittance network it would be. So for this element 1 by, if it is impedance. Okay, and in this concept you just remember that admittance means, for if it is only purely inductive, so what, so admittance reactance would be the x omega L, and reactance would be minus j by omega C. Okay, but whenever you will get the admittance for purely inductive, so that value would be minus j omega L, because it would be the admittance XL, the YXL, but XC, that YC would be what, the positive j omega C. Okay, for purely capacitive and purely inductive, you will get the element, the admittance element as a minus and the minus j, and for the capacitance it would be the plus jc for admittance. Okay, now see, so if the network it is given like this, point j, point j2, and here is the capacitance in between 2 and 3 buses. So why this capacitance is present, why it is not the line? So in the later course you will see why this thing happening, because here it is compensation is doing. Okay, because for this, if it is capacitive, then what, the reactive power that bhar can deliver to the line, if it is capacitive. Okay, so in that way, in the compensation, line compensation you will study in the later course. So we will see there how this should be a capacitive in nature, that means resultant capacitive. Okay, so now see that admittance value of this will be minus Tn, admittance value of minus j 0.2 minus j5, and admittance value of this plus 12.5j, and admittance value of this minus 10j. So now it is ready. What would be the now the matrix? So obviously there are 3 buses are there, bus number of buses 3. If number of buses 3, okay, so what number elements? Elements are 3 by 3 in Y bus. Okay, so Y bus, if you just see the direct inspection method, so Y11, Y12, Y13, Y21, Y22, Y33, 23, Y31, y3 to y3. Okay, so these things we will get. Now what would be the value of y11, y12 and y13 and y12? This we are interested in the value. Okay, what would be the value? So if see y11, so this bus is connected with this 2, not connected with 3. So as I told you, that this y11 would be the summation of y10 plus y12, because it is connected with 1 2, not 1 3. So it will be like this only. Okay, and y12, what would be the y12 minus y12? Okay, minus y12, and it is also equivalent to y21, capital Y21. So it is from the figure what we could get, the 5j, that means minus 5j, that means actually plus 5j. And the other the for diagonal element y11, so this is and this is will be adding up, so that means we will be getting minus 50j. Okay, in the same way, what y22, in the same way y22 what would be, because there are no shunt element like this, no generator and something is connected. So for that what we could get, for that we will get this value and this value will adding up. So y12 plus y13, so this value will adding up. So this value means what, actually resulting minus 5 plus 12, means that means plus 7.5j. So that is y22. And for the same in the same way y33 will be like, and this element it simply will add up, so it will be 2.5j. So finally what would be the matrix? Finally the matrix is admittance matrix. Here y bus admittance matrix or y bus is what, minus 15j, 5j, this is 1 3 is not connected, and 2 1, that is 5j, and this is positive 5j, and 2 3 is connected, 2 3 is connected, but there is a positive sign already because of capacitance. So capacitance, inductance, admittance would be the negative in a way. Yeah, so that would be 12.5j. Now this is 0 minus 12.5j, and it is y50 2.5j. So this is the matrix. Okay, so this is one a simple example, simple problem in 2011. Okay, so before the solution, what you have to get using direct instruction method? Firstly, if the elements, the 9 elements are in ohm value, the actual value is given, but some values are in per unit, so you have to convert into in the same unit. Okay, either per unit, either actual value. Okay, so if all the value are per unit or all the value in actual value, so it's no problem if over. But if some values are in per unit, some values are in actual values, so you have to take care of that firstly. And then what you have to do, you have to consider that the admittance, when the number of buses, what number of buses are present. So here for this case, number of buses are 3. Okay, and hence what you have to do, you have to get the admittance network for the complete network. Okay, whatever the elements are present in the network, so you have to get the admittance value of all elements line. Okay, or any shunt element or something. So from that you will get the admittance network. From there you have to just form the Y-bus matrix. Okay, so in that case I want to include one more thing, that suppose in these things we have discussed about the short line. Okay, up to this so far what we about discussed about the short transmission line. Okay, now suppose there is a medium transmission line. Medium transmission line. So medium transmission line, yeah, either long transmission line. How we can model? We can model in two way. One T model is there, one phi model. Okay, so in that time T model. So basically in this modeling purpose, in the formation of Y-bus matrix, we don't consider this T model, because in this T model if we consider, so because what, suppose here one bus, here one bus, number of bus 2, number of bus 2. So this is, suppose this is a medium transmission line. Okay, suppose you are modeling in a T configuration. So what would be the model? So in that model we will get one element like capacitive element. Capacitive element will be there, isn't it? So if it is like that, so see, in between one more bus is introduced. More number of buses introduced. Okay, so in between one more buses is introduced. So suppose in the network suppose there are 100 lines, all the 100 lines are medium line. So for that what would be in the presentation, what we will get? So for 100 bus, so 100 number of buses introduced. If there are 200 bus, so if we model in T network, so one more 200 no sorry, for one line, so there, suppose there are 200 line, 200 lines are there. Bus may be a lesser number, but 200 lines. So 200 lines is there, that means 200 for one line, one more bus will introduce. So 200 buses will introduce. If 200 buses will introduce, that means if there are previously there are suppose 100 number of buses, now it is 200 number buses. So total up to 300 buses. So if 300 buses are there, so what would be the Y bus would be bigger. Okay, so in that case we will not be considering, because if this size of matrix is increasing, that means space will take more. your computer memory will take more space, and simulation time also increase. Okay, so in that case we will not be considering as a T model for the for the formation of Y bus matrix basically. Okay, in load flow analysis basically we take the T model, pi modeling, not T modeling. Okay, because these things happening. Okay, one more node, one more bus is introducing in the system. Okay, for one transmission line. If it is pi, then it is okay, no problem. So if it is pi, suppose this is 1, this is 2. So simply what here one bus, simple capacitance will formation, here one capacitance will form. So that means 1C2, that 1C1. So what it is like that previously a generator, in case of generator, so it was like one element is there, so this one element, so this is also shunt element, you can consider this is also shunt element near to this bus. So for this also same. So in that, what would be the modification of Y bus matrix for apart from the short line, short transmission line? So what? So there would be changes in diagonal elements only. So suppose the Y1, Y2, Y3. So only diagonal elements will be changing, because in the diagonal element itself these elements comes. Suppose this is for Y bus, so this is Y0, and for this one we will add into this. So for this also, if it is reactance, okay, shunt reactance, so what we have to get? The shunt susceptance we have to get. If it is shunt reactance, that means it is basically what? This capacitive. So if it is capacitive, then what? This is XC1 1 by J1 by omega C1, suppose it is like that. So the this value will countable, that means minus J omega C1. Okay, so this value will countable. Okay, so now there is a modification of the, if the Y bus medium transmission line introduced in the network, so you have to take care about the diagonal element, because there is a change in diagonal element. Okay, clear? So these things we have to take care. Okay, and for this also, if diagonal elements are there, if the medium transmission line or long transmission line is there, even not only medium transmission line, because what we know that even the long transmission line also modeled in T configuration or pi configuration. Okay, so for this Y bus formation, what we go for? We go for the pi modeling. Okay, not T modeling. Clear? So these things, and now one more thing I want to discuss, the modification of Y bus. Suppose in some case, if you see that there is a addition of bus, and deletion of bus from the network, and deletion of or addition of branch. So what would be the modified So if this happens, so what would be the modified Y bus? Okay, so in that you have to work on. Okay, because lots of problem you will be asked. Okay, in GATE, in engineering service, the modification of Y bus in terms of the addition of buses or deletion of buses and deletion or addition of branches. Okay, so it is like that. Okay, so with this I will give in for the modification of Y bus using direct inspection method. I will give on home task for you. Okay, do it and share with me. Hope you have understood. I will switch to the singular transformation method. Okay, to form Y bus. Okay, thank you all. God bless you.